Hello and welcome to another episode of Inventor's Quick Tips. In this episode, we'll explore how AI can assist in drafting patent applications, including tips, techniques, and important caveats. I've made two previous videos on AI, one for claims and one for drawings, and even since then, the technology has improved dramatically. I'll link those earlier videos in the description. When working with AI, the quality of your output depends heavily on the quality of your input. Context is everything. Start by being clear about what you're trying to do. Are you drafting a claim, summarizing a disclosure, generating background information? The AI needs a clear task. Next, explain why it matters. When you tell AI why you're asking for what you're asking, it tends to give more relevant responses. The additional context helps AI prioritize tone, depth, and structure. And if possible, give a draft. Even a rough sketch of what you want can dramatically improve the relevance and accuracy of the output. And if you don't have a draft, it can be helpful to give AI an example of writing in a similar style that you're looking for. This style guide can help AI output text in a style and level of detail that you're looking for. You can think of AI as a junior associate. The more context you give, the better it performs. In fact, one of the AI products for drafting patent applications currently on the market is called Junior, based on this type of intended use. Here's an example of a less effective prompt. The user asks, "Describe how I could hook up a flux capacitor to a DeLorean." And the AI responds confidently, but completely fictionally, with wiring instructions and a claim that it enables time travel. This is a classic case of AI sounding authoritative while delivering nonsense. The problem isn't just the output, it's the prompt. Vague prompts can lead to equally vague or fantastical answers. To get better results, give AI real context, clear goals, and grounded examples. Now here's a more effective prompt. Instead of just asking how to hook up a flux capacitor, the user provides clear context. They want connection methods like wireless energy transfer or NEMA-rated hardware, and they even include a style guide for how the response should be phrased. This kind of prompt gives AI the direction, tone, and technical framing for producing a good result. It's not just asking for ideas, it's guiding the output towards something usable. When you give this level of detail, the AI is far more likely to produce content that's accurate, relevant, and ready to use. Now here's the result from that more effective prompt. Notice how the AI adopts the requested style, starting with "in one or more embodiments," just as had been requested, and delivering technically plausible options along the lines of what had been requested. So when you guide the AI with clear intent, technical direction, and stylistic cues, you get output that's closer to what you need. Let's talk about using AI for claim drafting. First, don't just drop in a description and say, "Generate claims for this." While AI might understand the structure of a claim, it does not have any insight into what's commercially valuable or strategically important for your invention, especially in the context of your business model. Instead, show an independent claim and perhaps a few dependent claims and ask the AI to suggest alternatives, refine terminology, or explore some fallback positions. This helps turn the AI into a collaborator, not just a claim generator. You as the human are still in charge of the legal strategy. The AI is just helping to explore different options. Collaboration yields better results than just expecting AI to create a legal strategy from your paragraph. Let's talk about drawings. AI-generated drawings have come a long way. You can now produce black and white line art drawings suitable for patent figures like you see here. In this hypothetical example, I told AI that I was working on an invention for a novel bandage that had healing properties. I asked it to draw A, a face, B, a face with an injury just below the eye, C, a face with an eye bandage over that cut, and D was supposed to be the same face with a light scar showing the healing process, but I guess the invention worked too well since the guy is completely healed. And notice, of course, in image C that the bandage is not over the cut and the cut is miraculously healed. So it got pretty close, but not exactly what I needed. That said, it's not terribly difficult to modify these drawings. Here I manually moved the bandage over the cut. Again, despite numerous requests, AI just couldn't figure out exactly what I wanted it to show, but probably soon enough it will be able to do it. Let's talk about hallucinations, one of the most important risks to keep in mind when using AI tools. On the left, we have some real serial protocols, the ones that are actually used to let computers communicate. On the right, there's some fictional ones that AI cooked up just to show how easy it is to have convincing sounding content even when it's completely wrong. That is, AI can generate content that sounds confident and correct, but that doesn't mean it is correct. Sometimes it invents facts, misquotes sources, or misinterprets technical details. That's referred to as a hallucination. So here's the guidance. Don't blindly cut and paste. Always review the output critically. Ask yourself, does this make sense? Is it accurate? Is it appropriate for the context? When using AI to help you create something, your judgment needs to be the final filter. AI is a powerful assistant, but it needs your expertise to stay grounded. Let's talk about safety and security, a critical part of using AI tools responsibly. First, who has access to the data you upload? Whether it's invention details, drawings, transcripts, make sure you understand who can see that data. Is it just you, or is it shared with the platform provider or third parties? Next, where is that data stored? Is it kept locally in the cloud, across multiple servers? This matters for both privacy and compliance. Then, how long is it kept? Some platforms retain data temporarily for processing, while others may store it indefinitely unless you opt out. Finally, check the EULA and privacy terms. These documents spell out what happens to your data, how it's used, and what rights you retain. When it comes to safety and security, it's not just about where your data goes, it's also about how you use AI in your workflow. One thing you can do is to limit AI to non-critical sections. For example, drafting a background section or summarizing prior art is generally low risk, but you may want to be more cautious with technical details of your invention. Another thing you can do is consider hosting your own model. Tools like Ollama let you run AI locally, which means your data stays on your machine. That's a great option to retain full control of your information. And finally, avoid sensitive disclosure unless you fully understand the platform safeguards. This means reading the privacy terms, checking how data is stored, as we previously discussed. So in summary, let's go over a few key takeaways when using AI tools in your patent drafting workflow. First, give good context in your prompts. The more clearly you describe your invention, your goals, and the type of output you want, the better AI can help. Think of it like briefing a junior associate. Vague input leads to vague results. Second, trust but verify. AI can help accelerate patent drafting, but it's not a substitute for a human judgment. Remember hallucinations. Always review the output critically, especially when it comes to technical accuracy. And finally, consider your data. When you submit invention details to any AI platform, ask yourself, where is this data going? Is it being stored, shared, used for training? Make sure you understand the platform's privacy policy and choose tools that align with your confidentiality needs. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. And thanks again for watching.